I do have an interior placenta. I think I may have said that. We're trying a new recipe. I'll show you guys the baby clothes that we have so far. Do have some half-baked ice cream. This is so TMI, so. And we just took the picture with the ice cream. I'm making my coffee. Got me a pregnancy pillow. Morning. I'm definitely not awake yet. It's currently 6:49 on Monday, which means that I'm 20 weeks today. So I wanted to do a kind of week in the life of a pregnant girl. It sounds silly, but that means we're halfway through pregnancy, which is insane. And I just wanted to vlog. So I'm just gonna bring you along for my week. And my mom doesn't really because I work at 8. But I want to show you a little bump date, which my bump in the morning versus my bump at night is insanely different. But I'll just show you what we got going on so far. No? Okay. See? This is my mom. She's not very cute. I feel like everyone else's bump is like very like round. And mine is not. So I thought she looks like. I always say she. She is the bump. He is the baby. And then I'll show you again tonight and you'll see how crazy different it is. Especially like if it's right before I'm going to bed. And I like after I eat dinner, the bloat is crazy. But I'm gonna start getting ready for work and I'll see you later, I guess. I wanted to show you guys the baby clothes that we have so far. The lighting is like not great right now, so just bear with me. But we only have a few things. And we got all these before we knew the baby's gender, so they're like very gender neutral. But the first thing is this little set. It comes with like a little hat and socks, and then it comes with 3 little onesies. The first one says Heaven Sent. I don't know if you can see it from the lighting is not helping us out. And then the second one is just stars. And then clouds. And Cameron's mom got that one. She also got this one. It's like little footy pajamas, but it has dogs on it. And she definitely was getting gender neutral, but she knew that we were like hoping for a boy. And I feel like that's why she got this, because it's blue. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe she just like thought it was a good gender neutral, but yeah, that's my belief. It's so cute. And then this is just the one that Cameron and I bought to tell people that we were pregnant. I think we told my parents and somebody else with this. I don't remember who. But this one just has like stars and moons, and then a plain green, and then a plain gray. But this is so tiny. That's all the clothes we have so far. We really haven't bought anything just because we have a very small house and it doesn't have very many storage options. So buying stuff right now kind of doesn't really make sense because we don't have anywhere to put it. And we definitely need to like go through the house and like reorganize and kind of get rid of stuff that we don't use very often so that we can make space for baby. But obviously we still have a few more months to do that. I definitely think we'll probably do it around January. But I feel like I'm getting closer to wanting to buy stuff. But I just don't want to have like a bunch to hold on to for a while, just because we don't have anywhere to put it. But that's a few of the things we have. And then my mom also bought a cute little, I don't think it's a footy, but I think it's just like a long pajama set from, I think it was Walmart or something, but it had like little food on it and they had like smiley faces and stuff. It was really cute, but that's at her house. I'm excited to buy more clothes once we get to that point, you know. I just got home and ate my pizza for lunch, but our groceries came. So I was gonna show you. Got a rotisserie chicken that Cameron's gonna shred. Bread, cheese steaks. I got carrots because I'm gonna make, I still like brown sugar baked carrots. And then I got stuff to make enchiladas and meatloaf. That's what we have. Now I'm gonna put these up and then go back to work. I am making dinner and trying a new recipe for white chicken enchiladas, which is probably the simplest recipe ever, but I've just never made them. So I've shredded most of the chicken and I'm recruiting Cameron to shred the rest because it grosses me out. But while he's doing that, I'm gonna do the rest of the things.
of the things.
2 cups of cheese. So I need 1 cup. I need some more cheese. Goodness, the trash is full. 1 cup of cheese. Then cream cheese, chilies, and half taco seasoning. 4 ounces? That's exactly what I got right here. Almost like it's meant to be. Do you think I'm cringy? Why'd you laugh? Jeez. Hopefully it's still good.
Why would it not be?
Because it was already opened?
So?
I don't know. I don't know how fast it is bad.
Is there not a date on the thing?
It says like November, but I didn't know if like maybe they want to follow the rules or something. I am quite nervous about the chilies being good or not. I don't know if I like green chilies.
Yes, you don't.
You mean double men?
Sure.
They kind of smell like jalapenos. You think it'll be fine? Well, I don't like bell peppers. I don't know if that's like anywhere similar to bell peppers. You think that's half? I'll save this for later. Melt butter in skillet. Add flour and taco seasoning. Whisk for 3 minutes. I need flour. We had dinner and I don't think I'm a fan, which I didn't think I was gonna like it. Well, I kind of thought I wasn't gonna like it because I think I've had them before, like someone else made them and I didn't like them. But I think regular enchiladas may just be better. So I don't know if we'll do that again. But I do have some half-baked ice cream, which I saw a picture of this, and we're gonna try to take a picture probably later this week, so maybe my bump will be more round by the time we do it, just because I'm halfway, obviously. So I'm gonna eat a few bites of this and then obviously save some for later when we try to take a picture. I don't know if it's gonna turn out cute or not. But while I'm eating this, I'm editing my video. And this is probably all I'm gonna do the rest of the night. And then go to bed and hopefully not be scared because we just finished Black Phone and it was scary. I don't even know if I like this, but it's now 9:30, so I'm gonna give you a night bump date since it's so different. But maybe it's not that different. Like when I relax, I feel like it's different. Like I just look so big. Like, so bloated. I just wish it was like round. You can still see my rib. I have like a really bad rib flare, so you can still see my rib, which kind of looks weird. But yeah, it looks a lot different at night. Happy Tuesday. I have my coffee and peanut butter sandwich. You'll notice that I eat peanut butter sandwiches a lot, but I like them, so. It's currently 9:44 and my hair is crazy, so just ignore that. But I have work from 1 to 5 today. I'm gonna try to finish my YouTube video before I go to work. At least like to be able to post it when I get home. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the thumbnail for this one because I don't have a thumbnail, but I guess we'll see. So I'm gonna work on this and eat my breakfast. And then the only other thing I really wanna do before I go to work is the dishes because we didn't do them last night. That's the plan. And I didn't wake up earlier because I fell asleep at like 9 something. Well, no, honestly, right after I lay down and I fell asleep pretty quick. And I didn't put an alarm on my phone because I fell asleep. So that's why I didn't wake up earlier. I woke up at like 9:30. So they're not that bad. I'm gonna finish editing. I'm almost done with the first cut and then I have to go through and do it again. So. It is now 9, but I got home from work, so I worked 1 to 5, and then honestly, like 20 minutes into my last session, I started feeling bad and was getting a little bit dizzy. Not like dizzy, but like, I don't know, I just didn't feel good. And so I got home and I ate to see if that would help because I didn't eat a ton for lunch. And then I ended up just feeling bad for a while. So I laid down for a while and then I fell asleep for like a little bit, but then I woke up because I was still feeling bad. And then my head hurt for a little bit longer, and then my stomach was hurting for a little bit longer, and my stomach still hurts a tiny bit, but like not that bad. So it's basically gone. But I like haven't been feeling bad, so it's kind of weird or random that I'm feeling bad. But I haven't had any symptoms recently, which, speaking of, this is like the worst angle ever, but here we are. This is so TMI, so if you don't want to hear TMI, skip forward like 10 or 15 seconds. But I sat up earlier and I was like, why is my shirt wet? I don't even want to say it. Why is my shirt wet? And then I realized that my boobs are leaking a little bit, like the smallest amount. And I just was not ready for that. I was not prepared for that. I know it's like not that big a deal and it's not gross, but like as something your body's never done before, you're like, ugh. I just wasn't, I feel like it's so early to be doing things like that. Like technically I should have 20 more weeks, so why? I don't know, but I looked it up and it said it typically can start between 16 and 22 weeks, but it happens a lot more in the third trimester. So I'm like right in the middle of that at 20 weeks, so I guess it's a great time to start. I just didn't know I just didn't know. But now I do. But it was only like a tiny bit, and then I realized sometime the other day I like got up and I was like, why is my shirt wet? Now I know, because that's crazy. So that's a new symptom. But other than that, nothing much has been going on today. We just had dinner and I don't feel like doing anything and my stomach still hurts a little bit. So I may just lay down for the rest of the night and go to sleep. I don't have early people. I have work at 10 and 11 and then 4:30. So I only have 3 hours of work tomorrow, but it's kind of spread out. So it's not that bad. I don't have to wake up super early. But I still think I'm probably going to go to sleep soon just because I haven't been feeling great today. But I think right now I'm just going to lay here and watch YouTube maybe. If I can find videos that look interesting. I just posted another vlog, a Sunday reset, and I think that might be the most boring video I've posted thus far. So, I don't know, I have mixed opinions. But I'm like arguing with myself over it because I watch videos where people were like, this is probably so boring for you to watch, and it's not boring for me to watch someone else do nothing, but like I edited a video over and over of me doing what I feel like is nothing, and so I don't know if I should have posted that video, but here we are. If no one watches it, no one watches it, and if people click off of it, they click off of it, and that's okay, because I would understand. But yeah, that's all for tonight. I think I'm gonna go to sleep after this. I'm making meatloaf, and Cameron's making cookies. I don't want to do this. You want to do this? No. I'll mix your butter.
Okay. You know what you're doing?
Just mixing? Well, you watch it. You tell me.
You'll be done.
I never make cookies like this.
I only have once.
But
That
today,
sounds gross.
yeah, try to be quiet because I'm going to tell them what I did today. Today I went to work this morning, and then I got home and I didn't feel good again, so I took a nap. And then I went back to work for an hour, and now we're here.
Now we're here.
Oh, we had beef and sweet potatoes for lunch, courtesy of Cameron. I'm so surprised that my stomach has been feeling bad because I haven't been feeling bad. I think it's funny that when I'm recording a week of being pregnant, then my stomach starts feeling bad.
Why are there oats in this? I'm very confused.
They like bolted together or something. You're supposed to use breadcrumbs, but I didn't want to buy breadcrumbs just for, so we probably wouldn't use the whole thing. Which I guess we could save it for next time, but we're not using expired oatmeal. Sizzling, but I turned it off. Oh, I did not turn it off. That's my bad. Okay, we got vegetables. I'm doing this one first.
And lock Raj's door, she got out.
And this one's yours. Do you want more?
This one.
Get you some greens.
Alright.
Okay, and then we got meatloaf mashed potatoes. I'm a little worried that it will be dry. But because it didn't have like sauce you put on top. I don't want to touch the...
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Come here. Well, this is our dinner. Well, you know if it's good or not. Okay, we had dinner. It was pretty good. Like, it wasn't like amazing, but it wasn't like bad. So it was like normal meatloaf. I was worried it was gonna be dry because usually the meatloaf I make has like sauce on top. And this one obviously didn't have sauce, it just had the mashed potatoes and the cheese. I may put more cheese on it next time, but I guess I could put like a layer of sauce in between the meat and the mashed potatoes next time, but it was still pretty good. And then the vegetables, but our cookies just got out of the oven. They turned out a little bit wonky. We've been trying different recipes. We have yet to perfect one, but I'm gonna try it. They're really hot though, so I'm gonna wait a second. And then I think I'm gonna take a shower. Well, I know I'm gonna take a shower tonight, but I don't know if I wanna take my shower and then work on my journal, or work on my journal and then take a shower, or if I wanna watch YouTube. Or I may sit here for a second and kind of look at footage and see if I have footage. I feel like I have enough footage to be able to make a like junk journal video of like literally just me updating my junk journal, because I have so much footage on it. I don't even know if anyone would watch that, but I'm just gonna kind of see. Then we'll go from there. At this point, I'm kind of just posting videos that I want to. I don't know if that sounds like rude, but like I'm posting videos that I want to and that I'm making. And like if they do bad, they do bad. But like if they do good, then that's good. But I'm just trying to be more consistent and kind of figure out what I want to do, because obviously I've been doing book videos for like majority of my channel, and I also do like lifestyle videos like every now and then whenever like we go on a trip or something. But I don't know like long term if that's what I want to do, because obviously I've been in such a book slump recently, and I don't know if it's pregnancy. Like I haven't been in this big of a book slump in a very long time, so I'm assuming that it's probably pregnancy. But then at the same time, like what if I don't get back to reading after pregnancy, and then obviously I can't have a book channel because I won't be reading. But I would really love to start reading again and like actually having a desire to read, because at the moment it's just not there. I mean, it tastes good. It's definitely like dense, but it tastes like a cookie. The texture is a little bit off, but I did take a shower and now I'm ready for bed. But I wanted to tell y'all, Cameron's mom got me a pregnancy pillow, which I'm currently laying in with my belly out. But yeah, got a pregnancy pillow and I think it's really comfortable. I think the issue is me. Not like me, but this week my stomach has been so uncomfortable, and I just feel like it's grown so much in like just this week, like where I popped or something. I don't know, but I feel gigantinormous, and I obviously know my belly's gonna get bigger, but I can't fathom how it can get any bigger, even though obviously it's not huge when you look at it, but like I feel huge. I don't know if I'm making sense. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I feel very large. I feel like I can't grow anymore, but I also feel like maybe he's just been growing a lot this week, because I've been more hungry than usual. Like I made my lunch today, and like when I was putting it in the bowl, I was like, wow, this is kind of like too much. So I'll just, like when I'm done eating, I'll just put the leftovers in the fridge. And then I ended up eating the whole thing. But it was just like meat and sweet potatoes, so it's not like it's crazy. But definitely been more hungry this week, and I feel I'm moving around a lot right now, but it's kind of been like sporadic. But I did wake up, so I obviously use this when I sleep, and I do try to avoid laying on my back, which I just laid on my back to film this, but ignore that. which I didn't even know until I saw a TikTok that you weren't supposed to lay on your back once you get into the second trimester. But I didn't know that was a thing until TikTok, so I guess it's good that I got TikTok back for a little bit. Last night, I woke up and I was laying on my back. Obviously, like, didn't do it on purpose. I was sleeping. But my left leg was, like, completely numb. Which is so weird to, like, imagine laying flat and your leg is numb. Like, that doesn't happen. So it was so weird. But I just, like, flipped over to my side. So, that was a fun experience. But if you didn't know, you're not supposed to lay on your back when you're past your second trimester. Or into your second trimester. Because I think something about, I don't actually know, pushes on your organs or something. I don't know. But I am pretty tired. It's 9:40. I don't have to wake up early tomorrow, but I think I want to just because I like to have time before I go to work, and I like to take my time, like eating breakfast and stuff. So I may wake up at like 8, yeah. And then I have work for 5 hours tomorrow, and then I'm done. And then I only have one person on Friday, which is kind of crazy. We're gonna go to sleep, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It is 10:30. I woke up a little bit later than I was planning to, but I woke up at like 9 and then laid in bed for a little bit. But we made croissants and had those for breakfast, and I did the dishes. And now I'm just gonna work on editing, I think, until it's time for me to go to work. I have work from 1 to 6, but it may be a little bit earlier because my 5 may come at 4:30 because I don't have someone at 4. Or maybe I do have someone at 4. Actually, I think I do have someone at 4. I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, nothing's gonna happen this morning. I do have a lot of work stuff to do. I don't know if I'll stay late today, but I think I may do it tomorrow because I only have one person tomorrow. So I have a lot of time tomorrow. You know, I'm thinking going more than 5 hours without eating, I'm probably gonna start feeling bad. So I'm probably not gonna stay late today, which I might even bring the stuff home and do it at home tomorrow. I should probably do it there. I don't know. We'll see. Also, I'm editing and I just realized I have this mouse. I've had it for actually forever, and it's so nice because I thought I couldn't use it because it used to have like a USB thing that you put in to connect it, and I didn't realize it's also Bluetooth. So now I have a mouse and I feel like it's gonna make editing a lot easier, maybe, hopefully, maybe. But that's the update for now. I'll see you guys tonight. You can just see Raj in the background. So I mentioned that I've been feeling him move a lot more, but it's definitely like kind of progressed throughout the week, and I can feel him a lot more, especially when I'm laying down at night, and a lot when I'm at work, but I'm also like bending a lot and stuff. So I don't know if that's why, but I feel him a lot at work and a lot when I'm laying down at night. But the other day, me and Cameron were watching a movie, and he was actually able to feel one little baby kick. I do have an anterior placenta. I think I may have said that on a different video. So I can't feel like a lot of movement, especially like on the outside. I mainly feel it on the inside, but it's kind of cool. No one mentioned that it doesn't feel good though. I feel like I've never heard anyone say that like a baby moving or kicking was uncomfortable, which if you think about it, like, yeah, it makes sense that it's uncomfortable because it's like inside your body, but I've never heard anyone else say that. And I will say sometimes it's like pretty uncomfortable, especially I think for a couple days he was like super low and he was like flipping around, and that was not feeling good. But it's a fun little update. This looks the exact same as yesterday, but I am in bed again. It's 9:19. I had work from 1 to 5, which I think I told y'all, but it was good. My stomach was hurting while I was working. I'm a personal trainer, so I have to move a lot, but I have like a little rolling stool, and it also puts me like a good height for most exercises. So I've just been using that more, and a lot of my clients know that I'm pregnant. Maybe not all of them, but if some of them just think that I'm lazy, you know. So that helped, so I wouldn't have to like move around as much. It's like the very bottom is like so uncomfortable, and I feel like he may just be super low down there, and that's why it's uncomfortable. like walking earlier. It did not feel good. I got home and had dinner. We just had the leftover meatloaf from yesterday. And then we actually went on a walk, which I was kind of like didn't know if I wanted to do or not. But Cameron suggested it, and so we went. And I don't think it was bad. It wasn't a bad walk. I also don't think it made my stomach hurt worse. Or maybe it did, I don't know. I don't think it did. After that, I kind of watched some YouTube for a little bit, but then I was like, my stomach just started hurting. And I was like, I gotta go lay down. So I came and lay down. Cameron brought me some Tums. And I used the heating pad a little bit on my back, but just because I was trying to get something to help it. But it's still pretty uncomfortable. It's not as bad, like, I'm just sitting here and it's not bad. But I don't know. I feel huge. I know I said that yesterday. Like, I'm sure that's where my discomfort is coming from, but... So I laid down for a little bit and then had to pee very quickly after I laid down. So I ended up taking a quick shower, which it wasn't quite good. I was hoping it would make me feel better, which it helped while I was taking a shower. But then once I like started moving when I got out, my stomach started hurting again. But it doesn't hurt right this second, and that's what matters, you know? So, let's see if you can balance on my knee. I am going to attempt to find my spot in this book, which is a really cute book. And I really like it. I just have not been reading, but I was listening to the audiobook a little bit the other day, so I need to find where I'm at. And maybe I can finish it before the end of October. So we only have one more day of this vlog, which is tomorrow. But I only have one person tomorrow. And she hasn't replied, so we'll see if she shows up. But at 10 a.m. and then I'm done. I do have to spend a couple hours, like, probably not a couple hours. Probably like 30 minutes to an hour working on some stuff. So I may stay at the office for a little bit longer. But it will be easy. I've also been yawning so much today. Like, I feel so bad for my clients because probably one client I yawned like 6 times, which over an hour doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot whenever you're like working out and you just keep yawning. So that's awkward, but that's the update for today. Oh, I almost forgot that we need to take my Polaroid for my 20 weeks. I took one at 16, so I guess I've been doing one a month. I think I did 12, 16, and we'll do 20. And then we also need to take the picture with the half-baked ice cream. Hello. With the half-baked ice cream. So I need to remember to do that, but I really don't want to do it tonight, so I need to remember to do that tomorrow. I'm still 20 weeks until Monday, so I still have a couple days if I happen to forget, but ideally we do it tomorrow. Good morning and happy Friday. I did not end up going to work this morning because the one person I had canceled, so I'm just gonna go by the clinic on our way to UPS later and pick up some information I need to be able to do the rest of what I need to do today. But I don't need to do it like now, you know. I'm making my coffee. It is already 11. That's okay. I've just kind of been chilling. I finished most of editing my next video, which is my journal update video, which I don't know if anyone's gonna watch it, but that's okay. But I just need to film the intro and outro for that, but I feel like I don't look put together enough to do it right now. So I'm probably gonna do it later once I like actually get dressed for us to go. And then I just have to finish editing that, and then I can export it and stuff so that it's up tomorrow morning. And then this video, I can start editing. Well, I guess I could start editing it now. But I was kind of thinking I wasn't going to have that much stuff to film for this video. I kind of talked about it in my last video that I like start filming and then sometimes it just doesn't work out. So I like planned to film this video, but I didn't know. I wasn't really expecting to have that much pregnancy things to talk about, but I guess I do because I've just been chit-chatting. Oh, taking the pictures. Need to do that tonight, so I'll show y'all those Polaroids as well. which I'm excited to take. I hope they turn out really cute. I feel like I have not been doing a very good job of pictures and videos of my bump progress, you know? But we're having a warm coffee this morning. It smells good. I usually do cold, so you can't really, it doesn't like bring the smell out that much. But since this one's hot, the creamer is brown sugar. No, it's not brown sugar. It's like brown butter. It smells really good. But that's the update for now. I'm gonna eat some croissants and my coffee until we actually start moving today. This is our dinner tonight. Sweet potatoes, ground beef with honey and sriracha. And I just tried these carrots. They're brown sugar baked carrots, but it also has a lot of cinnamon in it, and all I smell is cinnamon, so I'm a little bit nervous on how good that's gonna be. But I guess we'll see. It is now Saturday, and we just took the picture with the ice cream, and I'm gonna eat it now. 9 p.m. and we're waiting for our Walmart order. But it's raining, so no one wants to bring it to us. But this ice cream is actually good. It wouldn't be a favorite because I don't like the brownie pieces are like really cold. But here's another bump date for the end of the week. Let me scoot back a little bit. So what she's looking like. She as in the bump. I feel like I've gotten so much bigger, but y'all can tell me if there's a difference. But that is it for today's video. I actually kind of had fun doing this, so I may do another one soon. Like another week in the life of a pregnant girl. So y'all tell me if you liked it or not, and we'll go from there. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.